Hey everyone, hello my students, my peeps. Love you guys and miss you so much as promised. Since we've been studying the great music festivals of the world, and the first one we started with was Woodstock, kind of like in our own backyard, so to speak. I took the 3-hour drive to Woodstock today to show you firsthand what Woodstock looks like now. The roads that you're looking at are the exact roads you would be on if you decided to drive from Albany to Bethel, New York, which is in Sullivan County. Notice they're very small lanes, one road in, one road out, as we discussed in class. Lots of trees, lots of forest, really not a whole lot to look at, but there are a lot of small communities on the way to Woodstock, arts communities, very cool things to buy that we could not find in our area. So I definitely encourage you to take the ride with your family and check it out. It is awesome. It is a nice peaceful ride. There's not a lot of traffic. Beware though that the stereo coverage in your car will get kind of murky halfway through, so make sure you can hook up to your phone or you have some CDs. CDs, remember those? So here we are at the actual Woodstock grounds. So here we are on the actual grounds of Woodstock. As you can see, it's all been done over to house this incredible art center and venue. So we're just gonna keep the camera on and take a walk over so you can see what it looks like. And here's a 180 of the parking lot. And you can see the mountains in the distance. Try to think about what this was like with over 500,000 people in attendance. Here's one of the art projects that you can see starting from about 30 miles out of Bethel. It's called the Dove Trail. So you can go and kind of like take your own self-guided tour, which is pretty cool. So we'll just take a walk on up so you can see what it's like. Pretty neat. I think you could compare it to SPAC, where we live, but a whole lot nicer. Gonna wait for the cars to cross. No pet sign, but Stella's in the car. No pets. Gotta stay in the car, Stelly. So here's your sign. Everything that we talked about in class. August 1969, 500,000 people, free concert. Was all about showing the world that we can live in peace. Pretty cool. Picture on the entrance. This is pretty awesome. I'm gonna have to come back here when I can actually walk around a little bit more. As you can see, gorgeous grounds, absolutely gorgeous, impeccably clean, just awesome. This is an incredible venue. Kind of crazy to think that there were 500,000 people right where I'm standing. And the weather today is just kind of what it was like then. Rainy, overcast, pretty awesome. I love the COVID-19 signs, they're hysterical. And here's another map where you could take your time, walk around, shows you where everything is. And one man alone from Sullivan County, Alan Gary, is the person that donated and built all of this. He is a billionaire. A billionaire. Look him up. Alan Gary, Gerry. So here's the Bethel Woods Museum. As we talked about in class. It's so different being here without you guys. Looks like an actual picture from the festival. Take a look at that. Everybody in the mud. So if you were going to see a show here, this is where you would buy your tickets. And here are the actual grounds of Woodstock. We are entering the gate. And this brings you to the actual grounds. So this will give you a really great idea of what it looked like before the awesome brick sidewalk, of course, but you can see all the way down. This would have been filled with people shoulder to shoulder. Shoulder to shoulder. Incredible. Let's walk a little farther. And if you all remember, this used to be Sam Yasgur's dairy farm. 600 acres of dairy farm that housed one of the most historic festivals of our time. So I'm going to do a 180 and let you see what it looks like now. So there it is, my friends. My students, the actual Woodstock grounds. A little bit different than the way it looked in 1969, but definitely just as peaceful. Hope you enjoyed it.